Unit 11. Staying Healthy. Page 98. Listening for main ideas. A. Close your book. Listen to the lecture and take notes.
Good afternoon. Have you heard in the news that there is a new outbreak of Ebola in Central Africa? This outbreak is an example of what we're going to talk about today. There has been plenty in the news about medical problems around the world. There are new strains of malaria, West Nile virus, ongoing news about AIDS. It seems the incidences of many contagious diseases are increasing, even with the great progress being made in healthcare. So there are many challenges for doctors and healthcare workers. As future public health workers, it's important for you to have a realistic view of these challenges and also to develop a sense of optimism in meeting them. Why are diseases spreading more rapidly? Well, we are traveling overseas more than ever before. As more and more people travel, infectious diseases are transmitted more often and more quickly. How many of you traveled overseas in the past 6 months? A lot of you. Where did you go?
To Taiwan.
How about you?
I went to Turkey.
And you?
Brazil.
So you see, just among us, we've probably been around the world recently. Along with these infectious diseases, there has been an increase in the number of people with allergies and breathing problems. Some believe this is due to pollution. Are any of you allergic to anything? Yes, I see a lot of you are. I know I am. To understand these problems, it helps to understand what our immune system is and why the world we live in makes our immune system work very hard. Let me explain briefly what the immune system is. The immune system is the system in our bodies that fights diseases. The job of the immune system is to defend the body against things that may harm us, that may make us sick. For example, when someone sneezes on us on a crowded train. Oh, I hate when that happens. How healthy we are depends on how well we can fight and destroy the bad guys, the germs or microorganisms that can hurt us. To have immunity means to be able to fight them off. It's very important to have a strong immune system if we want to stay healthy. Here's a key point. We develop immunity to what is around us, to what we are exposed to. So if you live in Tokyo, you develop immunity to microorganisms in Tokyo. If you live in Paris, you develop immunity to what is dangerous in Paris, and so on. Adapting to the environment takes time. This is called adaptive immunity. Adaptive immunity means people who are exposed to the causes of a disease develop the ability to fight the disease. So, for example, a girl gets a disease, say chickenpox. That girl develops immunity to chickenpox, and she won't get chickenpox again. Now, how about someone from the U.S. taking a boat trip on the Amazon River, or someone from Taiwan traveling to Africa? These people are in new places, places that have bacteria and viruses that cause diseases, but the person's immune system hasn't adapted to fight those diseases, so the person might get sick. Then if that person returns home from a trip and is sick, he or she might be contagious. But the people back home won't have the ability to fight the disease either. Their immune systems won't know how. This is how infectious diseases can be transmitted to other people. To resist a disease, someone must have immunity. That's very important. We can have immunity by developing it, like the little girl with chickenpox, or by being immunized. One way to get immunized is to get an immunization shot, for example, a shot for cholera. People often get shots before they travel to build up their immunity. This does help, but in any case, our immune systems have to work harder and harder when we come into contact with new microorganisms. In recent years, we have learned more about a variety of immune system problems. Probably the most well-known is AIDS, or acquired immune deficiency syndrome, caused by HIV, Human immunodeficiency virus. Most of us know the terms AIDS and HIV, but let's look at what the letters stand for. The ID in AIDS stands for immune deficiency. Deficient means lacking, to not have enough of something. So people with AIDS lack immunity. They can't fight infections or diseases. Now, back to allergies. A lot of people don't think of allergies as being an immune problem, but they are. In fact, allergies are the most prevalent immune problem we have today. An allergy is a reaction to something that shouldn't normally affect people. Allergic reactions are really an action of the immune system. As I said earlier, the immune system's job is to protect you from things that are dangerous to your health, things like the germs on the subway or bus. When you have an allergic reaction, it's a signal that the immune system is working too hard. Another way to think about it is that the immune system makes a mistake. The mistake is that it fights to protect you against something that is not dangerous to you, like cats, flowers, or grass. Allergic reactions like sneezing, red itchy eyes, or difficulty breathing can make people uncomfortable, but are common and generally not too serious. However, some people can develop a much more serious reaction that affects the whole body. This is called an anaphylactic reaction. Anaphylaxtic. This can be very dangerous. In fact, someone can die if no medicine is given to stop the reaction. We treat allergies the same way that we try to prevent infectious diseases. We try to build up the immune system by introducing small amounts of the allergen to the body. This makes us less sensitive to the allergen and teaches our bodies not to react so strongly. Well, let's conclude this here. We all have some immunity challenges. These challenges won't go away anytime soon because we are going to continue to travel and so on. But we can take some control of the situation by being aware that the various diseases, allergies, and environmental illnesses are linked at some level. They all have to do with our immune system. Then we can take some positive steps. We can try to live a healthy lifestyle by eating well, exercising, controlling stress, and being happy. Yes, some research shows that happy people are healthier. And of course, by being aware of the risks we face when we travel in countries that are very different from our own. Are there any questions? Cynthia.
So when you have an allergy to something, like cat hair, you're saying that you can cure it by becoming healthier?
Yes, it helps to be in good health. That will reduce the symptoms.
Then can you avoid getting some disease like cholera or AIDS by staying healthy and having a strong immune system?
Well, perhaps, but some microorganisms are so strong that they can attack even very healthy immune systems. So our immune systems protect us. We can develop immunity to diseases by being exposed to them, by adapting, or by getting immunized, usually by shots. Allergies are the most common immune system problem. In an allergic reaction, the immune system is working to fight something that doesn't really cause us harm. And finally, a healthy lifestyle can help us build up our immunity. We'll stop here. Please read the next unit for next time.
Page 99. Listening for details. A. Close your book. Listen to the lecture again. Add supporting details to your notes and correct any mistakes.